Hi, welcome back to my channel. Today I'll be making my 3-ingredient homemade biscuits. If you'd like to see how it all comes together, just hang on in here. Okay, and then you're gonna, I can't see it from there, but guys, you guys can see the heat still coming out of that biscuit. Okay, so we're gonna put that biscuit on this plate, and we're gonna put a little bit of butter. We got a little butter, and we got a little jelly. Okay, we're gonna put a little. Let's put a little bit butter. See, guys, that's melting right before your eyes. And some people say they don't want all that extra butter on there. So on yours, for you guys who just want a little bit of jelly on yours, half. And this is your half. And we're going to put a little jelly. Okay, guys. Let's move this out of the way here, because I want you guys to be able to see. All right. So we got the butter on one half and the jelly on the other half. Okay. And then we got the other two bits that's just going to sit there. I'm going to eat those myself. These are for you guys. This is for me. All right. So, okay, guys. So let's try this a little bit. And since you can't reach through the screen to get it, how about if I just go ahead and eat it myself for you? All right. Hey, guys, so let's eat a piece. Ready? Come on. Take a bite. All right. I'll take it for you. Guys, that is delicious. Okay, for you who wanted the jelly biscuit, let's try a little bit. This is for you. And I'll eat it for you since you can't reach through the screen and get it. Guys, this is delicious. I hope I ain't got no food on my lip, on my mouth. But if I do, I think you guys understand. All right. Okay, so hi guys. All right. So now we're going to get started, guys. So we're going to start off by, of course, we're making the homemade biscuits using the self-rising flour. Okay. And we're going to go ahead and get started here, guys. So we got the 2 cups of self-rising flour. That's 2 cups. This is 1 cup. We're going to put in 2 cups of self-rising flour. Okay, 2 cups of self-rising flour. Now, okay, make that little well in there, guys. Make a little well in there. I call it a well. Okay. And so we got the self-rising flour, 2 cups. Okay, so here you see I got a 1/3 cup. So we're gonna go. And since I don't have like I said, we're just gonna do it like this. So what I should do, I need to break this up a little bit. Let's kind of break it up somewhat when you put it in there, even though it's already, everything is soft. We're gonna have to put it in there like that, nevertheless. All right, guys. Now, guys, if I were using like oil, like cooking oil, then I would add a little more, a little bit more butter. Okay, so once you get all your butter in, your texture is going to look like this. Okay, so what you want to do, you see all those little, you see all that, those little things of butter, margarine, whatever you're using. You want to kind of break them up a little bit. And then you want to kind of make sure you get as much of it incorporated, that each biscuit is going to get some of that good old goody margarine or butter in it. Okay, and you want to make your texture look a little bit like cornmeal. You guys know what cornmeal looks like. Yeah, so you want your texture to come out looking a little crummy like cornmeal. Okay, remember, we are not making pastry dish or anything like that. We're not making any kind of let's say cakes or pies or anything like that right now. So we don't need there's a couple of things we don't need. We don't need a rolling pin. Some people will use the rolling pin, and that's perfectly okay. It's an each and own situation. You know what's best work for you. Okay, so all I'm going to do is just go ahead and simply continue to work with this a little bit. Now the key is, once you put your liquids in, you do not want to overwork this. You want to be careful. You can overwork if you got to do a little bit of work and messing around with the flour and everything like this. It's best to do all this right now, you know, in this process before you put in your milk. Okay. Okay, so we hopefully got everything situated. Dropping things, guys, over there. Y'all got, excuse me. Yeah. So you kind of, I'm using this little thing right here to kind of make sure that I got all got this, the margarine or butter, little chunks, enough so that a few of those little chunks are going to end up in each one of those biscuits. Okay, little chunks of margarine or butter. That's going to melt and be perfect. Okay, and now guys, now I have the 1% milk right here. The 1% milk. Okay, and because I have the 1% milk, that's 1% low fat milk. Some people say they compensate for that if they want their biscuits to be a little more buttery by adding just a little more butter or a little more margarine or whatever you're going to use. Okay, so but it says 3/4 cups of milk, but I got a whole cup because, guys, sometimes you need a little more. I got a whole cup because sometimes you need a little more. So better have a little bit more than not enough. That's my opinion. But you don't want to overdo it when you go to this either. So we're going to go ahead and put some of the milk here in the little thing here. And then we're going to stir it with our hands. Make sure your hands are clean to start with, and mine's are. Now guys, what you're looking for here when you put this the milk in here, you want to make sure you have a certain texture. Okay, and I can tell right now that this is not the texture, so I'm going to use a little bit more of this what you call here, milk. A little bit more milk, guys. That's why I was saying start off with have a little extra put to the side just in case you need it when it comes to your. Okay, guys, so we're back, and so now we've got this texture of this the way we want it. Now you want to have a clean surface and put a little sprinkle a little bit of your flour on it. It's according to you. These are not things that you have to do. I mean, that's etched in stone, as they say. So you kind of like have that, you know. And now that I've gotten my flour, the texture that my dough, the texture that I wanted, I'm just going to take this out of the pan here and just put it on here. Okay. And now what we're going to do, we're not going to mess with this too much, guys. That is the key to nice, fluffy biscuits. Or, you know, is that you do not work the flour once, you do not work the dough much once you have actually taken it out, you know, once you've put the liquid ingredients in, which in this case was the, you want to go ahead and take that. You don't want to press too much on it, guys. You want to do it somewhat, but you don't want to do too much. You want to be careful. Okay, and then you're going to take and fold it over like this. Just gently pat it down a little bit. The less, and just keep in mind, the less pushing and patting and all that you do, the better your chances are. And we're going to fold it again. So we folded in half, and now we're folding it in a fourth. Okay. And to tell you the truth, I didn't need all that extra flour floating about, but that's okay, guys. Okay. Okay, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to stick you on pause because I'm getting rid of this excess flour here. Well, okay, guys, so we got rid of some of that extra flour that was just laying here, okay? And so now we're ready to continue. You're going to pat this out a little bit, as gentle as you can be, but just enough to where you want it to be. Okay, so now I've done enough. Now I'm just kind of leveling this off a little bit because we're ready to make these biscuits, guys. And we got our pan already greased. We got our oven temperature at 425 degrees. We got our pan very slightly greased using a little bit of whatever you have to use. You can, if you have pan spray it. You know, if you have a cooking oil, use your cooking oil. But anyway, guys, so here we are. Get ready and make these biscuits, guys. Let's see if I can put this. We're going to use this. We're going to use this little glass because I do not have a cookie cutter, but it has a little shape of, you know, that you can use. And I'm just patting a little bit of flour. Okay, they say just go ahead. Okay, so you guys ready? Let's see how many we're going to get out of this. All right. They say don't turn it, but I turn mine. I do what's best for me. I mean, that's just some advice. Everybody does their own little thing about how they're going to do things. So, yeah. But I want my biscuits to look like this, okay? I don't know if you guys can see how thick it is, because it's going to get a little bigger once you. Some people say they put their biscuits close together, and sometimes I do too. Okay, so sort of like this is what I'm looking for. Okay. Like that. I'm not sure about how much you guys are actually seeing because I'm on this side of the camera and I can't see what y'all are seeing at the time. So, but anyway, there we go. And yes, I do twist my thing. They say, some people say don't twist it, but you know, you kind of have to do you, you know. After you've done them for a while, you got a certain process of the way you do it. So, and it works for you. So I say whatever works for you. Okay. Okay. So guys, I think they're really going to be looking good, guys. And I think they're going to rise well because I had that, making them kind of a little thick to start with. Okay. All right, so then we take our rest of our dough that's here. Now, guys, out of that, so far I have yielded out of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 biscuits. Now, let's see what we got. Look like we might be able to get a little more something up in here for y'all. Let's see what we're going to do here. Okay. And again, the key is not to overwork your dough. Sometimes you have to kind of like when you're trying to make more biscuits, you have to kind of rework it a little bit, a little extra stuff. Okay, and I'm assuming that I can get 2 more, maybe 3 out of this last one at this height. Okay, all right, so now we're going to go ahead and put this one. You can even test it. Just stick and see what you got here. See, so that tells me I can do 2 more out of this. Okay, so there's another one. Some of these are going to be a little thicker because this little bit, I left it a little thick. Okay, and I think we can get 1 more. I think we can get 1 more out of here. This one may not be as thick. This may not be as thick because in its shape, I'm not going to be able to get that little shape on it. But we'll see. We're going to do the best we can. All right, guys. So let's see what we got here. And yes, as I said, you see me twisting. They said don't twist. But you can twist and shut according to how you want to do it. All righty. Okay. Now, so I got that squared away. Something here. All right, so there it is. I got this all squared away. And my biscuits are ready for the oven. So I'm going to put this camera up so you guys can see me again. So let's get you guys back up there. Well, guys, my homemade biscuits are ready to go in the oven. Okay, and we're going to go ahead and put it in the oven now. All right, at 425 degrees, between 9 to 12 minutes, in the middle rack of the oven, or the second rack from the bottom of the oven. Okay, and we're about to put it in the oven now, guys. And let's get over here to this oven and put these biscuits in the oven because you guys want to see what everything's going to turn out to look like, and so do I. All right, guys, so let's go over to this oven now, and I'm going to go ahead and put this in the oven, and then I'm going to be back at y'all. It's in the oven now. All right. Well, okay, guys, so here we are. My biscuits are in the oven now, and we're going to leave them in there between 9 to possibly 12 minutes. Well, okay, guys, look like they're kind of hot. They look like the biscuits are ready, guys. So let's just kind of take it out of the oven, and we'll see you over here in just a second. And they've been in there for 14 minutes at 425 degrees Fahrenheit. Okay, degrees. Well, okay, guys, so here are my biscuits. They're all ready. And, guys, they turned out really well, guys. Yeah, and, of course, we were using the self-rising flour biscuits with 3 ingredients. The 3 ingredients being the actual flour itself, the butter or margarine, as well as the milk. Okay. All right. So, but that's my biscuits, guys. All right. biscuits from Bonnie B. Hawkins Creative TV. What am I thinking? There we are. There's the underneath of one of the biscuits. Okay. Put them on a little plate here. And we're going to move this. Gotta use this plate, guys, because we're going to put a couple of the biscuits. Because you guys got to see the total outcome. All right? Okay, so we're going to use this plate. And we're going to put 2 biscuits on it. Which ones should I put on? I'm going to ask you guys to choose. Which ones? Which one of these biscuits would you like for me to put on my plate for my sample? For your sample, okay. Want this one? Would you like this biscuit on there? Okay, we'll use that one. And we're going to put one more. How about this one? Or would you rather have any of these other? You guys got to pick. Want this one? Okay, so we'll use that one. And we're going to put a third one on there because that has to be, somebody's going to be extra hungry up in here. All right, so let's put a third one on there. Well, okay, guys, so we got 3 biscuits here. And now we're going to butter and jelly. Well, okay, guys, so I thank you for tuning into this channel. This is just a recap of as what you may have seen if you tuned in at the beginning of this video. Yes, guys, and I do thank you for tuning in again. Be sure to hit that like button, if you will. Like, share, comment, and subscribe if you wish. Or I thank you for watching. Just watching if that's what you choose to do. Alrighty, and I thank you so much in advance.
Just want a little bit of jelly on yours. Half. And this is your half. And we're going to put a little jelly.
Okay, guys. Let's move this out of the way here. Because I want you guys to be able to see. Alright? So we got the butter on one half and the jelly on the other half. Okay. And then we got the other 2 biscuits that's going to sit there. I'm going to eat those myself. These are for you guys. This is for me. All right. So, okay, guys. So let's try this a little bit. And since you can't reach to the screen to get it, how about if I just go ahead and eat it myself for you? All right. Hey, guys. So let's eat a piece. Ready? Come on. Take a bite. All right. I'll take it for you. Guys, that is delicious. Okay, for you who wanted the jelly biscuit, let's try a little bit. This is for you. And I'll eat it for you since you can't reach to the screen and get it. Guys, this is delicious. I hope I ain't got no food on my lip, on my mouth. But if I do, I think you guys understand. All right. Okay, so thank you for tuning in to Bonnie B. Hawkins Creative TV. All right, so again, we got these nice big juicy biscuits, guys. Nice big juicy biscuits, guys. Okay, nice big juicy biscuits here on Bonnie B. Hawkins Creative TV. Okay. So again, I thank you for tuning into my channel, Bonnie B. Hawkins Creative TV. Be sure to like, share, comment, and subscribe. Thank you. we'll see you in our next video.